Hi guys, I know it's been a while since last posted a video. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to CP Bowling, and I have some explaining to do why I haven't been posting some league videos. I have been shooting league videos, but to be honest, we haven't been really playing well in league. Um, so we're playing on a different pattern for league season, the second season this year. It's actually this. Oh no, I'll put it here. So it's a 40 feet sport pattern. And for those that are new to bowling, you have house shot patterns, which is essentially a lot easier compared to sport patterns. And then sport patterns are usually oiling patterns used in tournaments. So the league decided that they will be using this for this quarter, and it's been kicking our butts, guys. It's not just me; it's also like other bowlers too. That I don't want to say we're struggling. It's more like we're taking our time to adjust. Medyo matagal, but we're really adjusting. So there. So before we talk about like what are my plans, let me show you guys some of my clips with a practice session that I shot last week. Second hour lang. Alright, tama na experimenting. Let's focus on good scores. That was our shadow game. Good scores na tayo. So, bala. Ah. So that's our practice session. Can't say I did well, but to be honest, I usually play a lot better during practice. Anyway, so what are my plans to address this phase I'm in with this oiling pattern? I think I need a stronger ball. I think I need a new ball. So what are the balls that I'm thinking of getting? So my current lineup. Let's talk about my current lineup first. My current arsenal. Um, I have a first ball out of my bag is the um, Roto Grip Gem Pearl. So this is an asymmetric bowling ball, and but has a pearl cover. It's pretty aggressive, especially after I sanded it down to about 800 grit. But once it has a couple of games in it and has lane shine, it goes back to kind of like its pearl-ish cover, right? So it goes pretty long down the lane before it actually hooks. Now, the second ball out of my bag is the Storm Phase 2. So that's a um, symmetric bowling ball that has a solid cover. So for this bowling ball naman, it it hooks pretty early. Somewhere mid lane, it hooks already and has a very smooth, controllable motion into the pocket. Hopefully the pocket. Um, but there, so those are the two balls that I have so far, and the third, of course, is my spare ball. And I think for this pattern, for these types of sport patterns where it's from medium to oily, so medium to very oily. I need a ASIM solid. So what I mean by that is the core has to be asymmetrical. I've seen that I've had better success with an ASIM ball on this oiling pattern. So we're looking for an ASIM solid, definitely. So we'll stick with the Storm lineups first. So the first ball I am looking at is the Storm Absolute Power. So this ball maybe or here. I'll put the stats here. So this is the solid version of the Absolute. I think the first Absolute that came out was, I believe, a hybrid or a Pearl, and this is the solid version. Um, and it has a different core compared to my Gem Pearl, which is why I want to try out this ball because it's different, so I can see a different shape down lane. That's our first option. Second option that we are looking at is the 900 Global Eternity Pi. So this ball here, and this was suggested by one of our followers, someone I also follow in Instagram, Bowl with James, I believe, at Bowl with James. I'll add his Instagram account here. That I should go with the Eternity Pi because it's a lot stronger compared to the absolute power. So that's one thing. The Trinity Pi that I'm also looking at. And to be honest, I was already looking at this ball maybe last year pa to add into the arsenal, but last year wasn't really needed as much. This year, well, just with this league, we really need it. You need it talaga. All right. Now, I might have a third option that I just recently realized or saw. So it's just browsing through the website of Bowling Mall PH, and I saw that they have um, an overseas release ASIM Solid, and this is the Storm Lock It. So it's part of the Lock series. It has the Rad X core, and then it has the NRG Pro Solid. So when I researched, the Rad X core is one of the strongest cores from the Storm lineup, and then the NRG solid is also one of their more aggressive covers. So you have a core that's really really strong, and you have a cover that's really really strong. So and from what I saw, it's also a lot more aggressive and stronger compared to my phase 2 core. So it's either going to be a piece that um, will work best with my style of how I bowl, or it'll be uncontrollable. So that's my take on that ball. I haven't seen a lot that have used it, primarily because it's an overseas release. The ones that I've seen on that I've used this ball are mainly from Korea and Japan. So also why I want to buy this ball, so that I can share with you guys like how it is and if it's something that's good on this pattern, right? So that's the third one. Now I have a fourth option, right? I'll call this maybe the dark horse option, and this is from a different brand, not from the Storm lineup. It's going to be from Brunswick, or Brands of Brunswick. So it's going to be the Hammer Envy. So I saw this ball also from Bowling Ball PH on their website. So if I list it down compared to the other balls with their stats and whatnot, it's not as aggressive as the Eternity Pie, but it was the strongest ball from the Brands of Brunswick last year. So makes me think, right? Should I try out a different brand from the Hammer lineup? Um, so let's see. So those are the four balls I'm thinking of adding into our arsenal. Not the all four, but one of the four balls. Comment down below which one do you think we should go for. In my head, I think I know what I'll get, but I also want to get your feedback. Like if you were me, right? If you were in my shoes, or if you wanted to add a ball into your bag with the balls that I have, what would you get? So that's what's been happening with me in league. Um, I'll continue to post practice or league videos, but you know, we're also preparing for the PBA Open, so that's why we're playing weekly in practice sessions, and then league is to prepare for the PBA Open. Hopefully, we get the hang of this oiling pattern, and also hopefully we get to buy a new ball soon. All right, if you reach this stage, thank you so much for watching, and I promise I'll post league videos soon. Hopefully, we play a lot better, and I get to share what I did to get better results with this type of pattern. So there, guys. That's all I have for this week, and I'll see you guys on the lanes. Bye.